One extremely horrible decision deserves another. How's it going, YouTube? This is Wake Run Collapse. I'm filming this about 4 or 5 minutes after filming my box 12 of Japanese Awakening of the Psychic King. And everything tastes funny because I ate an entire pack of bubble yum and then tried to shoot a YouTube video. So that was my first poor decision. Actually, my first poor decision really was when I was at Walmart earlier tonight, and I said, you know, I'm either going to go bubble yum or I'm going to get that big roll of bubble tape and try to eat that. And I looked at the bubble tape and it was like 2 ounces, so it was like 56 or 57 grams. And I think the bubble yum was like 80 grams, so almost 3 ounces of gum. And I decided that that was the better idea because I am stupid. And in keeping with this very consistent theory, for box 13, which is an unlucky number for some, I'm going to only consider this video done when I have, number 1, finished opening this booster box, and number 2, finished eating this entire thing of sealed Altoids. I got the peppermint version, I did not get the cinnamon version because I don't have a death wish. So the way that we're going to do this is, yeah, you can see it's still sealed, plastic wrap and all. I've not attempted the Altoid challenge, but with peppermint, it sounds like it would be fairly doable, just very, very different, and probably fairly distracting. So we're going to open up our Altoids. I do not care about keeping this case, so we're just going to slice it right across. And every time I pull a hollow or better, we're going to eat 7 of them. I think 7 is fair because, yeah, it says serving size 3 pieces. Serving's about 25, so there should be like 70 or 75 in there. 75 if the math is correct, but we will just polish it off at the end. And I like peppermint too, so I feel like this will be a more pleasant experience than the Altoid challenge with the cinnamon ones, which is horrendous sounding, and definitely more enjoyable than what I just did with bubble yum. So if you are excited for me to make slightly less gross noises, make sure you hit the thumbs up button down below. If you are actually excited for high quality Japanese cards, that's probably the best reason to hit the thumbs up button. So in the first pack we've got Aerodactyl, Shuckle, Cinccino, Larvitar, and what do you know, our good friend Delphox showing up as the holographic card. So, we better open up our Altoids, take out 7 of them, a little broken, and slowly destroy the overwhelming scent of cotton candy that's going on in my face. Cheers, guys. These actually pretty good. There's a strong flavor, though. The Evolution Spray, Spoink, Snorlax, Servine, and Wigglytuff. Hang on, guys. Hang on, I think I've had this exact pack before. I think it was in box 11. The Evolution Spray, Spoink, Snorlax, Servine, and Wigglytuff. Because I said I commented on it. You know, that's a lot of S words. Kinda starting to regret this now. Altaria, Spirit Link, Seal, Pupitar, Weezing, and Zygarde. Wow, that's minty. Rotom, Fennekin, Wormadam, Solosis, and Tyranitar is our holo. You know what, in the interest of time, we're not going to count. I'm just going to grab a handful and pound those. And that is probably the safest way to do this. They're really minty. If you do not have Altoids where you are, if you've never partaken, it's advertised as the curiously strong breath mint. And I can like breathe through my brain right now, so they are correct. Mega Catcher, Wormadam, Whismur, Jigglypuff. Oh, nice. An Umbreon EX. That means I need more mints. I don't know why I said that this is going to go well. Because it's not. Wow. This video can be long. We have Mothim, Vullaby, Wormadam, Old Amber, and Bronzong break. I guess we should just keep shoveling it in. All right. Yep, starting to wish I hadn't done this. Eyes are watering a little bit. Dugong, Binnacle, Devotion, Snivy, and Fossil Excavation Kit. I think I might have to bail on this challenge, guys. Holy crap. Wow. Starting to get like a pretty clear headache. I think I'm gonna stop this challenge. Because I'm Spirit Link, Minccino, Helix Fossil, Grumpig, and Lucario. I will eat what is in my mouth, but wow. Take a minute and get a sip of water so I can see straight again. Holy crap. Ooh. Oh man, I do not feel well at all. You know what? It was in the name of science. Ooh. Yeah, this was probably a glorious mistake. Yeah, my stomach is pretty upset right now. I'm glad I'm not continuing with that. I ate about 30 of them. There's a Mega Altaria EX, so that brightens my day a little bit. Still could potentially have a full art inside here. Inside this booster box that's killing me right now. Oh man. Alright, don't puke on camera, don't puke on camera. Just keep saying it like a mantra, and nothing bad will happen until you stop recording. Okay, so I have properly tested my limit for what is reasonable and possible, and certainly for what is enjoyable for a booster box game. And Peppermint Altoids, very poor choice. If you were thinking about doing this in your home, maybe if you eat Altoids on a regular basis, this is something that could potentially be done by you. But as someone who never consumes Altoids ever, much like chewing gum, immediately following the disaster that was trying to chew 3 ounces of cotton candy bubble gum, you know, just before I started this video, I think it's safe to say that halting this massive Altoid consumption is the best possible news for all people involved. I should be able to hold it together. I do believe that I'll be fine in that regard, but now I have to speed up a little bit to avoid my battery running out, as this box and the last box took a bit longer than your traditional boxes might have done. However, I do believe the glory is in the effort, even if the effort fails, so getting some last pack magic of an Evolution full art would be divine. But it looks like it's going to avoid us, as we find ourselves with yet another Alakazam EX. So the food games really aren't working out for me right now. As far as the polls are concerned, as we get Rotom, Vullaby, Snivy, Kabuto, and Bronzong. 2 ridiculous challenges, 2 initiations of grossness as a content creator, and sadly no full arts to show for it. But I still had fun not dying, how about you? So leave a like if you enjoyed the video, I guess. Delphox, Tyranitar, Lucario, Wycurum, Zygarde, and Mew are the holos. Got that Bronzong break right there. As well as Alakazam EX, Umbreon EX, and Mega Altaria EX. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video or if you just weren't grossed out by it. And I will see you tomorrow for hopefully a more traditional opening.